Hi, yappers! Welcome to Too Long to Text, the podcast where we overshare, give you big sister advice, share the hard-earned lessons from our 20s, and spill untold stories.
Before we get any further, make sure you're following our Instagram at Too Long to Text. That's where we'll notify you about upcoming episodes and share unseen pictures and videos.
Congrats! You've now been added to our group chat.
This topic was Too Long to Text.
Hey, guys!
Hey, everybody!
Happy Friday!
We have a very exciting Friday.
We really do. Wait, should we give a quick
quick Friday
summary
rundown.
of what we're going to do? Okay. Well, here's where our Friday begins.
Here.
Well, I don't know if you want to say where you just were.
I was looking at rings with my boyfriend. But I'm like, how is he going to plan it all without me? So that's why I kind of had to insert myself. But now I'm done inserting and let it
I feel like that's good too, though, because, like, I don't know. I would want to pick out my exact ring.
I'm just, like, stressed. But it was really fun.
Good. We love that.
So start off there.
Yes. I've been just doing random work stuff around the house, went to the store. Oh, my God. Do you know what's happened to me yesterday and today? It happened 2 times yesterday. Or was this 2 days ago? Whatever. And then 1 time today. 3 times recently, I've gone to pull into a spot and someone completely cuts me off and steals my spot.
Did you curse him out?
No, but I gave him like a head shake. But like 3 different times.
No, I can't control myself. I'm like, burr.
Usually I am. I guess
and then
I've
if
been pretty
it's,
level-headed.
were you with me when there was that scary person? Oh, no.
Wait,
It
what
happened to me
happened?
once. I honked and then they were really scary. And then I was like, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Not you apologizing. One time. Okay, wait. Now we're going tangents.
Yeah.
But one time, I was at the airport and I pulled in. I went to go pull into a spot at the same time as this other lady. And she ended up like cursing me out in what sounded like a made up language. Like, I don't think it was real. And it was like a spell.
You would do that.
She was like, no, I would.
Like, are you sure that wasn't
I think
you?
she was literally putting a spell on me.
Probably. She's like, don't take my parking spot. Don't take my
No,
parking spot.
literally. I think she literally. I forget. Or maybe she wasn't. Maybe it wasn't a made up language, but the thing she was saying, I was like, oh my God, she's cursing me.
That's funny.
Anyway.
Okay, so podcast
Yes.
time, Friday.
Yes, podcast time now.
Then we have a bunch of things mixed into like 6 hours.
Yeah, like, and like random
Yeah.
things. So then we're going to go see Freakier Friday. Have you seen Freaky Friday? You have,
Yeah.
right? Okay, good. Yeah. Like one of the best movies of all time.
So good.
We're
I'm so
gonna
excited. We're going to
see
see
that with
That's our
Spencer.
pregame.
Yes. The movies is our pregame. We also probably should sneak Kava into the theater.
Yeah. I did have kava 2 nights ago last night.
Oh.
And I can have
Well,
it
we can
again.
get Takaya.
Yeah.
Or
The only
shisha.
2 options. We're actually like, or you can get this or this. We only get Takaya or kava.
Well, at Century City. Oh, we could get sweet cream, but I don't want sweet cream.
I don't want sweet cream.
I'd be down. Well, they got rid of my keto bowl at Takaya.
You can just make your own.
Can you?
Mhm.
At Takaya? Really?
Mhm.
Oh. Well, I'd be down for either.
And then
Then we're going to. Well, then we have to come back here
I'll let you come back here
and get ready for the night.
And then at nighttime, we're going to
Fudge. Fudge night.
It's like a new DJ. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, I'm sad that.
Yeah.
What is there? It's called like DJ Pan or something,
don't
or
know.
like J Pan.
Yeah.
J Pan. J Pan's the
They're
good DJ.
But we'll see about this one.
I'm excited about Fudge night though.
I'm excited too.
It's our friend Isla's last Fudge here before she goes back to school in DC. So.
And my little sister might come.
Oh my God, yeah. I hope so.
She's like, what should I wear? She's like, am I going to get in? I'm like, yeah.
With her real ID.
Yeah.
This is a shared experience. I still feel it now, and I'm literally 26, but when you can start showing your ID for like drinks and stuff, it feels like you're doing something wrong.
No, I'm still nervous.
I literally get so nervous.
Sometimes they will look at it again and I'm like, it's real.
Yeah. No, literally, especially though when I had my Florida ID still.
Oh,
They-
do you have LA now? Or California?
Yeah, I have California now. But when I had Florida, they always, because I'm sure people like get a license that's far away for fake IDs,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did
we
you
have a
ever-
crazy Friday. No, I didn't have a fake. Do you have a fake?
Is that illegal to say?
Everyone has a fake. No, I never why did you have one? Just because everyone else
I didn't
did?
use it.
Oh.
I would never use it. Actually, the one time I did use it was in Vegas, and I can say this story another time, but I almost got banned from half the strip.
Oh, you did tell me the story. I'm
Technically,
surprised you
banned
even
from
need
half the strip
IDs
of
in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Well, we were so confident because we were getting into like I was like 17, getting into all the strip clubs, all the everything. And then like one of the MGM hotels we were trying to get into, and they're like, this is not real. And I was like, yeah, it is.
It must be so hard nowadays, though, because like I know that they can make fake IDs that scan, but they also have so many different things now to like verify.
Yeah. It's just not worth it.
I'd be too afraid.
Like before Jolie turned 21, she just was like, it's not worth it.
But also, you don't even get in trouble. They just take it.
Yeah.
So like,
but it's scary. Like it's scary. You're like,
I think up in New Hampshire though, sometimes you do kind of get in trouble.
Yeah.
I think they do kind of like scare you out of it.
I
Like,
also wasn't even drunk, or I didn't even drink. I had no alcohol in my system. They were like, I can see it in your eyes, and I was like, no.
oh please. That's like one time I got pulled over, and it was for speeding, but I was not on my phone. I was like literally so drowsy and tired. I was coming home from dance practice, and I got pulled over, and the cop like insinuated like, oh well, if you had been paying attention, like looking at the road, you would have seen me. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I was just like falling asleep. I wasn't on my phone.
They're scary for no reason.
I know. But
All
speaking of like college and fake IDs, I guess
Fake IDs.
we're gonna talk about college today.
Our college experiences.
Yeah. Should we start with our voice memos of the week?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or me?
You.
Okay. So you guys, here's the thing. You know, when you do good things for people, you don't have to be recognized for it, but you know, sometimes you do things for people and you do get recognized for it, and it feels really great, okay? Well, the other day, I was leaving my house, and as I'm walking out my door, I see across the street why are my voice memos always about my neighbors? I don't know. I need to leave my house more often. But as I'm leaving my house, I see across the street the neighbor's dog is like jumping on its hind legs. They have like a baby gate, and it's jumping on its hind legs. So I'm watching because I'm like, oh, that's cute. Like the dog's jumping, whatever. And then I watch, and the dog, and it's like not a big dog. The dog jumps over the baby gate and starts running down the road. I'm looking around, and I'm like, okay, no one else saw that. So I was like, in this moment, I know it's up to me to save this dog. So I go and I like call the dog over. It like starts to run away, and I call it back. And then I'm like trying to pick it up, but I don't know if it's aggressive. I don't know like if I can touch it. So I'm trying to just like guide it without having to actually touch it. And then I walk up their steps, and I'm like at their baby gate. I can't figure out how to open their gate. The dog runs away again. I go after the dog again. And then finally I get the dog up the stairs. I figure out how to open the gate. I put the dog in. I close the gate.
So kind.
The dog is safe. The dog's back at home. No one saw me do it. Not a soul. The owners didn't. No other neighbor did. No stranger. No one saw me save this dog. And I was like, do you know what? And this is when I sent the voice memo, because I was like.
You sent it to our group chat.
Yeah, I sent it to Sophie and Spencer, because I was like, you know what? I better get some good fucking karma, because I just saved this dog and saved the family.
External validation is like, people say like, you do it out of the goodness of your heart,
but like it's nice to be like, it's nice to, you know, be recognized for your actions.
Like I know I'm a nice person, but like I like to like be told.
But tell me, please. So yeah, no one saw me be a hero.
What we heard.
Yeah. So I had to send a voice note about that. I had
like, just confirming I'm a hero, guys. We're like,
just so everyone
knows.
That's
very kind of you.
And yeah, the dog, like I think the owners still don't know that ever happened. So you're welcome.
Was that yesterday?
No, that was like a week ago.
Oh. All right, my voice memo.
Yeah.
It's another like I had to explain this.
She had to.
I just like was like, you have to hear my voice.
Yeah.
For my little sister's birthday, I got her a massage with
a lymphatic drainage
massage. That sounds so annoying. But
it's important to the story.
One of my friends does massage, and so I was helping her film content for it, and I was like, oh, it's my sister's birthday, like I got a little discount from it if I could film for her. And it's like probably 200 videos of my sister's naked body covered in oil.
Called? It's called like, what's this part of your neck called? Like
your dégagé.
Yeah.
Like it's like, I don't know what you saw, but like it was her leg. Obviously, like this was all covered.
It's oiled
but it's very intimate. But we were doing it like for her massage content and stuff. But anyways, she wanted me to create a shared album to send it to her. Like the only people I have a shared album or that I typically add to a shared album is me, Spencer, and Soph's shared album because we're just like always taking pictures. So it's easy to keep that shared album. And to send on the shared album, like you have to, like it automatically does the last person that you sent to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
So I didn't like switch it, and by accident I'd posted all of her 100 oiled up videos into Spencer and Soph's like shared album. But I like didn't text them. I think I forgot. I don't know. I think I saw it and I was like, oh shit, and like I deleted it or whatever, and then I created it for the girl. But I forgot that I did it, and it was her birthday, and we just like kept going along with our day. And then you texted, you were like,
yes, because I went into my camera roll, and all of a sudden I see this naked woman all oiled up, and I was like, what in the world? And I noticed it was Jolie, and then I think I screenshotted it. I was like, this feels intimate.
Oh yeah, you're like, this feels intimate. And then I was like, I wasn't in the mood to text about it, and I was like, oh my god, that's so funny, blah blah blah. You know, I said the whole story on the voice memo. But yeah, that was really funny. At least she's
it was
cute.
A jump scare. It was adorable, but I didn't need to see her all oiled up on my afternoon.
She's a princess.
Jolie is a princess. Sophie pays for everything for Jolie.
Yeah.
Has it always been like that, or is it like a new thing?
Yeah. Like even her like stuffed animal that she like sleeps with to this day, like I won for her and got for her like at the park, and like everything's for her. Well, my mom told me that like good parenting was that like when she was born, that like she's like, this is your baby too, like this is your baby. And I took that and ran. Yeah. And she's like, okay, actually my baby. And I think I birthed her. Yeah. And like,
I think she thinks you birthed her too.
Yeah, she did too. She'll be like, oh, like I'll be like, oh, don't worry, I got this. Like, I'll pay for this. And like, she's like, she knows I'm about to pay for her bagel. And she's like, oh, thanks, Sophie. You didn't have to do that. Like, right.
Well, do you know what? It's her acting like that that makes it worth it. Like,
I can't say no to her. Like anything, I can't say no.
That's like with my niece. With my oldest niece. Oh my god, she knows I will buy her anything. So she'll text me and be like,
the best Christmas presents.
No, literally. She's like, do you know what I want for Christmas? I'm
in May.
Yeah, in May. I'm like, yes, what? She's like, oh, just the Apple headphones, the AirPods, a new laptop. And I'm like, okay, so this is $3,000 of presents. You're 11.
I know. As a mom, I'm going to be like the worst mom.
I know.
I'm going to be a great mom, but I'm going to be like.
Spoil them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like laughing about the fact that she has me get her all those things, but I continue to do it. Anyway.
It's so cute.
We're yapping.
Oh, we're yapping.
So college.
Yeah, let's talk about college because I feel like some people listening might be going into college soon. Next semester, I think, is when it starts. But or going back to college. But we also had very different college experiences. Maybe you want to start with like where we went and stuff.
Yeah. So is yours super complicated? Because mine's like annoyingly complicated. Like you never transferred, right?
No.
Okay. I'll make it quick.
Okay.
So the very first school I ever attended was Mass College of Pharmacy, which is in Boston. Yes. You never knew this?
Pharmacy school?
So I was there for ultrasound. I wanted to be an ultrasound tech. And it was a 3-year accelerated program. It's the only school I applied to, blah, blah, blah. So that's the very first school I went to. And then I hated it. And then I transferred. I hated it. Well, actually, I dropped out. Took from like November to maybe like March off. Then I did online school for a semester at Southern New Hampshire University.
So you transferred?
I transferred for communications.
Were you just like, that's not what I actually wanted to do?
Yeah. I just hated the school. It was very small. And I think I just wasn't at 18. I was not mentally ready for college. I think looking back, I was not mature enough. Like I should have taken a gap year.
Which is so crazy because there's this pressure when you graduate high school to like know exactly like where you want to live, like a big school, small school, what major, like I don't know. It's so weird. Like 18, you're literally a baby.
And I'm no one like who I was at 18. Like that's not the same person.
No.
So, yeah. Like I have no interest in being ultrasound tech. So I don't know. I was so dead set on it too then. Like
it's like the last thing I think you would do.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is like a whole other topic for another day, but like I feel like I'm a very artistic person. Like I love to create, but that was like not something that was like taught or encouraged where I grew up. Yeah. Like everyone goes to nursing school. Everyone does either business or nursing or teaching.
That's so interesting because I remember me, Michaela once were talking about like people's jobs in LA, like out of college, are all like a lot like in PR, social media for brands, like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And she thought that was so weird because everyone like over there is like a nurse, a doctor. Yes. Like that's more popular in the East Coast. Because here, people are more interested in like, I guess it's like the entertainment industry.
Yeah. I think just like creativity is like respected here and like encouraged in California, but not necessarily up north. Maybe like New York City, of course, but like not where I'm like not.
But
New
even
Hampshire.
New York is different. It's more like fashion.
Yeah, that's like, so true. Yeah. So yeah, I did online for communications. Didn't like communications. Decided I wanted to do psychology. So then I transferred on campus, but I was commuting.
You lived at home?
Yeah. Oh. And I was still at Southern New Hampshire University. Then I stayed with psych, but then the next semester I went on campus. So I was on campus at SNU, Southern New Hampshire. Then COVID happened, blah, blah, blah. Ended up transferring to Florida Atlantic University for psychology, but I was only there for a semester. Transferred back to Southern New Hampshire online and finished my psych degree like that. So that was my... like,
stuck through it.
I did.
Wait, what year was COVID out of the... Wait, how many 3 or 4 years were you there?
Well, so...
Or just in
college? It was my sophomore year because I was a year behind. Like everyone my age, everyone my age graduated college in 2021.
Oh, you graduated a year later.
2022, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I gained a year of college from all the transferring, but because like credits don't align. But yeah, crazy.
Both of us aren't using our degrees right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, but still going to college, like I'm still like so grateful that I did it.
Oh, me too.
And like I would do it again.
Yes.
Even if I'm not using my degree right now.
Right. Well, we like
you gain other experiences.
Exactly.
Throughout.
That's kind of what me and Sophie were talking about this the other day. Like going to like neither of us are using our degrees directly, but neither of us, at least I don't think you do, regret going to college because you learn so many life skills. Like you learn discipline and like learning how to like move towards a goal, and you also just like have the opportunity to explore yourself, and
you're more independent. You can do certain, I don't know, like that's one of the first time I like really cooked for myself or like did like chores or whatever.
That's when I learned how to like do all the house stuff on my own, like everything.
I know my dad is such a good girl dad. He always like did our laundry.
That's adorable.
He wouldn't fold it. He's like, girls' clothes are too complicated to fold. Okay, my like college intro, I guess, is well, I thought I was gonna major in dance, so I applied to a lot of schools, like 20 different schools, and auditioned for their dance major. Like I flew to different places on the East Coast to audition.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I was
like,
that.
I'm dancing the rest of my life.
What were your top like 3 schools before you knew you were gonna go where you went? I like really didn't know.
Like I wasn't this like obviously like I knew I wanted to go to college and whatever, but I wasn't super like I didn't have a dream school, which I think was good because people had their heart set on things and then they got really disappointed if they didn't get in. Yeah. And I was like, I don't have a dream school like that. But I thought like I really wanted to be in New York. That was like a big thing. So I have family there. I'm from there.
We joke. Sophie, when did you move from there?
I was like 4.
Yeah, so she was super young, but she was like born in New York. So we're like,
but all my family. But I feel it in my heart.
It's
like
in your
I'm
heart.
a New Yorker at heart.
But it's so funny because depending on the day, Sophie's either from LA or from New York.
If I'm in New York, I'm from New York.
Yeah.
And if I'm in LA, I'm from LA.
Yeah.
But get the best of both worlds. But anyways, and then I applied to a bunch of like UC schools because I was in California or whatever. And I don't know, I was not a good test taker. Like I had really good grades and like a high GPA in school, but like I don't think my ACT score was good at all.
Mine either.
Because I was a bad test taker.
Did you study for your SATs and ACTs?
I think like a little. I don't know. My high school was pretty competitive.
Like you didn't do like a course or anything?
No, I did. I think I had like a little tutor or something.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I did no prep.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's crazy.
My test score showed, but go.
Yeah, mine did too with the prep. But yeah, my college counselor was like basically saying, kind of like telling me I wasn't gonna get it anywhere. I was like, fuck you.
Okay, why that happened to my brother too?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they want to downplay, like, just in case, not to get your hopes up or whatever. Because literally, college admissions is so crazy. Like, I didn't get into one place, but I did in another, which like didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I like my sister went
in terms of like majors, or what do you mean?
No, in terms of colleges, specifically UCs. So like how the UC system works is like California colleges. Like my sister went to Santa Barbara, and I ended up going to Berkeley, but I didn't get into Santa Barbara. But I got into Berkeley, even
and they're all connected. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
But Berkeley has like a lower acceptance rate than SB.
Okay.
So it's just so weird. Like, why didn't I get in there?
Yeah.
But I got in there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, one of the schools, so I ED'd 2, which is like early decision 2, to George Washington in DC because I got into their dance program. So I got their dance scholarship. Even with a dance scholarship at like a private university like that, it's like $60,000, and we just like couldn't afford George that. It's near Georgetown. It's in DC. It's where Casey went to law school. And I was like set on going there. Like, I can't. It's so weird if I actually went there. Like, what my life would have been like on the East Coast. I think I would have been like. I think I would have transferred. I would have been so depressed. I think I just wanted to like get out of LA because I like grew up here. But I ended up what's the word? Telling all the schools that like I got into the
committing?
School. No, what's that word?
Not committing?
Not committing. Like, I had committed because I ED 2 to GW, meaning that I had to go.
Oh.
But I basically had to tell all the other schools like that I didn't get in or that I'm not going because I already got into this school. But the one UC school I didn't tell was Berkeley because I actually forgot that I applied there because the UC app, you just like check the boxes. I forgot that I applied there because you don't have to apply to their dance major. Like, you don't have to audition. So the places I auditioned, I let them know I'm not going because I got into the school.
Yeah.
But anyways, and then Berkeley came out. I literally have the video of my mom and I finding out, and I was like, what? Because first of all, I didn't check it until like a day later because I thought I retracted it or something like that. That's the word. We were freaking out, and I was like, still like, okay, well, I'm not going. Like, I'm going to. My mom's like, are you fucking crazy? You're going to Berkeley. It's like it was like an 8% acceptance rate or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like not real. Like, I don't think it's real or whatever. Also, like,
oh, you thought it was like a scam?
I didn't know. My college counselor told me like I'm not getting in anywhere.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy. And I know really like. Actually, 50 kids from my high school got into Berkeley. Like, it was they like like Samo kids, I guess. But anyways, my mom was like, let's just tour the school. Like, we'll just tour it. So we went. I still was like,
you hadn't even toured it at that point.
No, I like forgot that I applied there. I like didn't even know. But at the end of the day, my sister and my cousin were like, you're actually dumb if you decide to go and pay $60,000. I'll just be in debt the rest of my life to pay for that. And I actually got a full ride to Berkeley for financial scholarship, but also like, I don't know, I guess my grades or something. Definitely not the ACT score. Yeah. but yeah, so I ended up going to Berkeley, and honestly it was the perfect like happy medium with being like far enough away from LA where I felt like I like got that escape and it made me appreciate home more.
It is so different up there.
It is so well, yeah, I took you to visit my little sister who goes there now, and just like up north in California is so different than SoCal, like SoCal and NoCal.
It's so funny. Up north in California is really similar to up north in
it's very like suburbs,
Boston area.
And, like, but anyways, I ended up going to Berkeley, and COVID happened the second semester of freshman year for me, and then I went home for like a year and a half, and then like a year. And then I wanted to transfer to UCLA, but at that point I was like, everything's online anyways. I'll just whatever. I ended up staying extra semester at home because I just like was really depressed there. My
like
freshman
online,
year,
or did you take a break?
Online.
Oh, okay,
I never took a break. I just did online classes. Yeah. And then I went abroad second semester of junior year, and then my senior year I was there fully and graduated. But
so you were on campus when you finished?
Yeah. I
That's
lived
nice.
in like a house with 7 girls, like my friends.
Yeah.
And honestly, senior year was like the best
Yeah.
year. But freshman year was like so depressing.
Yeah. Freshman year is so hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we were talking about this, and I think people are like, college is the best years of your life ever. And I even think like on social media, a lot of people who are like sharing their college experience, it's like party and fun and like blah blah blah. It was like not that for me.
No,
And
me
I think
either.
like if you have that expectation, like don't.
Yeah. And I think another thing that I found hard about freshman year is like, so you go in and like usually have like an orientation first, or even if you don't, like you go in that first week of school, usually the freshmen move in before everyone else. At least that's how it was like up north. And so like you meet your first handful of people. Usually it's like your roommates, your hall mates, things like that, or like people you met at orientation. And because they become a familiar face, you almost like inherently become friends with them first. I don't know if this happened to you, but like the first handful of people you meet become like your first friend group in college. But a lot of times that doesn't end up working out because it's literally just a random collection of people who really don't have anything in common. They just all needed someone to be friends with.
It's me and Monty always talk about this. The first month or two of college, everyone has the friendly juice, we called it.
Yes.
It's like everyone like just wants to be everyone's friend.
So
and everyone's
true.
like, and then you kind of like really realize
your
who
group
their
slowly,
true colors are, like slowly. And then
especially once like sports start, extracurricular start, say that word. Extracurricular.
College.
I went to SNU, baby. Whatever. When everything starts, all the clubs, all the classes, all the sports, I feel like people then find like people who actually have things in common with them, this and that. And so then you fade away from that initial group. But
and if you rush, like you could have
that's a whole other thing.
You could have your close friends and like you can have your close friends if they're your roommates, and then all of a sudden if you rush and you're in like different sororities or whatever, like they're like bye.
So wait, talk more about rush, because I don't, maybe FAU, but I was online anyway and I was only there for a semester, but I don't even think any of my schools had sororities, and if they did, we didn't have rush. I need to know
that's
everything.
Another thing where I feel like rush is so glamorized, and
like in Alabama,
it's actually like what?
Have you seen those TikToks?
Bama Rush?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Every single year on TikTok, they go crazy.
It's crazy because Berkeley, like only 10% of people at Berkeley, I'm pretty sure it's 10% rush. But like, it was the worst experience for me, and I cannot imagine.
Can you
being
run me
in
through
Alabama?
it? Yeah. Because it's foreign to me.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, like, some schools will do it first.
What sorority were you in?
I was in Sigma Kappa.
Okay.
In Berkeley, but like I'm laughing because my friends make fun of me because like I wasn't actually ever a part of this sorority. Like I
Did
never
you live in the
lived,
house?
No.
Oh.
Like I wanted nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Like I was doing it 'cause, like I'm sure my mom told me like I should do it to make friends. Well, what happened was basically my two roommates, there was 3 of us freshman year. Abby and Amanda actually went to preschool with Abby, and I'm still like they're my closest friends from college to this day, plus one more. But they were both in SK, Sigma Kappa. That's why it like had worked out. But basically, I was like, okay, like this shouldn't be that hard. Not that I'm like, that sounds like I think I'm amazing, but no. Like, I don't know. If I was at USC rushing, I would be so intimidated. I would like, people get the spray tans. It's like the whole thing. But at Berkeley, I was like, I'm a nice girl. Like, I feel like, you know, like I'll probably like see like which sorority I like, you know? But so I don't even know where to start. Rush is like actually insane. But basically there's like probably like 20 different sororities, and you have groups, and it's like in the span of a week. And for us, it was first semester. Sometimes it's second semester, like a different quarter, which I don't know. I liked having it first semester. But basically, you go to all the houses. You basically sit with somebody from the sorority. They come in, they're like, hi, and it's like so phony. I remember being exhausted, like
I'm sure,
all day, like smiling, like blah blah blah, and you're like trying to impress.
Yeah.
And then you like write your top houses at the end.
just off that one interaction.
Yeah, like you know the rankings of the houses
Oh,
before, so it's like that
okay.
you want to be in the top 5 sororities there. And like if you have friends or whatever, like a lot of people from my high school were in Berkeley anyway, so I knew a lot of them. So anyways, by the time it was like, oh, and like picking out your outfit, it's like a whole thing, like picking out your outfit the night before
crazy,
with all your whatever. And then it gets really competitive because sometimes like your roommate gets dropped from a house the next day and you didn't.
Dropped?
Yeah, so they drop you. Basically, because I've been on the other side of it. I've been on the other side of it when I was in the sorority, like sophomore year, where I was then like interviewing other people. So you go into the house, you get paired up with a girl or whatever.
Yeah.
And
our iPad keeps turning off. That's why we keep.
Yeah. I think there's a setting you can put on.
There is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, you get paired up with somebody and they're like getting to know you, and then they rate you like 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, and you can rate each other basically. Like, did I like the house? Did the girl click? But like, it's obvious because like, say the
It's giving
say
cult.
the sorority. It is. Say the sorority is like super down to earth girls, and like pretend I was super like high maintenance. Like
Pretend.
Yeah. I like to pretend. But you know what I mean? Just like a different vibe. Like we would know we didn't vibe off the bat. Nothing to do with like you're mean or ugly or like whatever. It's not that. It's just we know it's a different vibe. But anyways, they rate you and then you rate them. And then everyone goes into this big hall, like hundreds of girls to like write their rankings every night. And then the next day you go back to the hall, get your envelope or whatever, and it tells you which houses you're going to go to that day. So you're finding out which houses dropped you.
Who organizes like
it's the
sort of like
Rush the Rush group of Berkeley. I don't know what it's called.
The high society.
Honestly, this feels so far away. Like I can't believe this was like literally 5 or 6 years ago, I think, at this point, which is crazy. But anyways, I remember for me, like the first 3 or 4 days, like I wasn't getting dropped from the ones I wanted, and I was like, sick, this is awesome, like I'm gonna be in the cool sorority, like, you know, I was so excited. And then all my friends from my high school like were getting into the same one. Like there's specific one that all the San Monica high school girls go to, which is Delta Gamma, which my little sister's in now. So I was like, I want to be in that one, and it's a good one there. Anyways, by the last day, I open up I think it's called a bid. I don't know.
Yeah, that
you
sounds right.
Bid, yeah. And I had like 2 houses that I did not want
Did you
to
cry?
be in. It was actually so sad.
I cried.
I did not want to be in those houses, so I didn't know what to do. So I dropped Rush. Like I didn't go through Rush. I don't know. It was really interesting. That night, then there's the final night.
That wasn't Rush?
Well, listen.
Okay.
So like I dropped because I was like, I don't want these 2 houses. Like I guess I just won't be in a sorority or something like that. But everyone else, some of my roommates were kind of sad about what houses they got, but they were still like good enough.
Right.
I was like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know, maybe they hated me or I was also really shy freshman year. You just never know. The system is also really like messed up now being on the other side. Like sometimes there's glitches and everything. But I'm like, it was definitely a glitch.
They definitely would have picked me.
But anyways, to land the plane. That the last night you pick up your final envelope, everyone runs to the house they get in. It's a whole party. It's crazy.
I'm terrified.
So the whole like my whole dorm, and I also was in like Clark Kerr, which is like the cool dorm, I guess. So everyone was rushing there. That night I was the only one in the dorm. It was so empty. I had like everyone's, because you know freshman year you get like everyone's
location. Is that an earthquake?
It was loud.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's a car.
Oh.
Anyways, I had everyone's location, and you can literally see me in the dorm, and like everybody at all the houses my mom flew in that night or the next day.
Your origin story. That's your villain origin story.
Yeah, it was really sad. I feel bad for her when I think about it, because like it was such a big thing. I don't know. And also for me, I'm like, I'm not gonna make any friends now.
Yeah,
because I wasn't in the dance major. There was no dance major. I ended up being on a dance team later on, which was really fun. But anyways, second semester, I ended up COBing. COB means like you can like sororities. People are already in their sororities, but I don't even know what it stands for. But it means that I can like try to rejoin or like try to re-audition. I don't know what the term is, but I ended up CO being Sigma Kappa because that's where Sarah, Amanda, and Abby, my closest friends now from college, were in. And like it wasn't their top either, but the girls were just really nice and whatever. So I ended up going, and I remember going to my first frat party, and like I didn't have a wristband to any of the frats or like the game days or whatever.
What now? A wristband?
A wristband to
And
get into the frats, and only top sororities would get the wristbands.
Wait. So you had to have a wristband to get into the frat?
Yeah. So like game days were a big thing, and this is like again, this is Berkeley. Like,
could
this
anyone
is
like
the
slip a
lowest
20 to get into the parties?
No, like they were really strict. Like you can't get in, and even people from my sorority wouldn't get in because they weren't like a top sorority.
Wait, okay.
But some of my friends still got in, and I remember my mom. Everyone got ready at the sororities, and I was alone in the dorm trying to get ready for game day all by myself, and my mom was like, gave me a pep talk before, and she was like, you go in with your head out high, try to get in. I remember walking to the frats, all my friends had their wristbands, like some did, some didn't, whatever, trying to get in. I literally go up to the guy and I'm like let me in, and he let me in. And I just was like, I don't know, I just like had this confidence where I was like, don't fuck with me, like just because I'm sorority, not whatever. But yeah, that was like pretty traumatizing. And then freshman year it could be really lonely.
I don't think I would have been strong enough for that.
No, it's really weird and competitive. And then also like I'd be like embarrassed to say like what sorority I was in. I didn't end up living there, but I found my friends, and all the girls I ended up living with senior year were the girls that like happened to be in the sorority. But we all ended up dropping senior year and everything.
And you're still friends with your college friends.
Yeah. It is. But because like it's interesting, all the people from SoCal go to school like NoCal, and then people from Northern California come down to like UCLA, UCSB. So everyone from LA went to school up north. Right. So that's why we're all back home now. Like all my friends are from LA. Yeah. So, and typically, that's like typically how it works. But yeah.
Because I had some close friends in college, but I feel like we follow each other, like once in a while we'll chat, but like we're all, I mean, I guess they're up there. So maybe that's why, because I'm the one that moved away.
Yeah.
But I like barely talk to any of them, even my roommates.
Yeah, I think if you don't live near them, like that just happens when you don't live close to somebody that you're not like super close with.
Yeah. Did you live with the same people all 4 years? And you guys got along and everything?
Yeah, I mean, we were young, and there's obviously like stupid college drama, whatever. But like Sarah was my roommate abroad, and what?
Can we tell the story of when we were at Jolie's?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I took, like I mentioned before, I took Soph to go visit my little sister Jolie, who was at Berkeley. Yeah. She was there freshman year. I was there senior year when I was there still. But anyways, last year we went up there together because I was like, I don't know, I thought you would like it up there.
Yeah, and it was like the fall, like it was a good vibe.
Jolie got into DG, which is such a good sorority. Anyways, she was living in the house, and this was your first experience ever being in a sorority.
Yeah, I had never been in a sorority house. Like, it was like a movie to me.
Yeah,
like,
I remember crazy. She got her room all cute and organized because she knew we were coming.
Yeah. It was Side note, sorority houses are literally like, it's like a hall.
Yeah. It's like a mansion.
It is. It's like an old house that's turned into like a hotel for college students.
It's fun.
And you like share a kitchen?
She was in her room with 4 people.
Do they cook themselves?
No, there's a chef.
Yeah, that is foreign to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so weird.
That's crazy. But so they were like, what were they doing?
Basically, Jolie was picking out a room for next year's housing with her roommates,
which is also crazy. They were picking that out like
you have to
get
far
your
house
in advance.
Like because there's such limited houses. Like if they weren't gonna live in the sorority their senior year. So anyways, it was like Jolie and her roommate and another girl and her roommate, and they were trying to pick who would have the bigger room, and they were both okay with spending a little bit more. So they're like, let's do a coin toss, you know? But Soph and I went with her to go do the coin toss because we were just all hanging out, and we were staying at a hotel, but we were like, let's just go and hang out.
I wanted to see the house, like whatever.
Yeah. So we're sitting on the bed.
Okay, I forget exactly how this went down. They couldn't decide, so then somebody suggested to do the coin toss. Yeah. So they tossed the coin, and it landed in Jolie's favor.
Yeah, so she
So she got the bigger room, right? Is that what the...
that's what she,
Yeah, that's what she won fair and square. And then the girl who suggested the coin toss was then like, well, I don't
Hopefully she
know.
doesn't watch this.
I'm like, no, honestly. It's okay if she does because, look, this was flaw.
We're like momagers.
No, literally. She's like, well, you know, like...
She's like, let's do one more time.
Yeah,
like, let's do it again.
best
Like,
two out of three.
yeah. She's like, let's do it again. Or we should do, like, I think they did, like, the online coin toss and not,
Didn't
like...
they do a best 2 out of 3 also?
Yeah. Like, they done it, like, 3 times, and my little sister won every time.
single
Because
time.
me and Soph are staring with
Yeah,
our
we're
witch
like-
powers, like,
Yeah.
heads.
And so the girl, so it went on Jolie, and then she's like, well, let's do best 2 out of 3. It went on Jolie again. So Jolie won fair and square twice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the girl is still like, well, and me and Sophie are sitting there.
We're sitting in the bed, and
We're
they're,
sitting
like,
in the
over
bed.
there.
We're eavesdropping. We both sit up at the same time.
We're like,
she won!
And Jolie's looking at me like, shut
Yeah, she's like
up.
burning us
She's
with her
like,
eyes.
Shut up. Like, we weren't supposed to be there. We just were there. And we're like, that's not fair.
That's not fair. She won fair and square. That was the best 2 out of 3. And we were going. And Jolie's literally
And
like,
these girls are like, who is this? She's like, oh, it's my sister and her friend.
and we're both like, oopsies.
Like, so we were trying to, we could not contain, like, we were
No.
like the whole time we were like, she won
Yeah.
the fucking coin
Well,
toss,
because, like,
bitch.
First and foremost, we're like, Jolie gets the biggest room. Duh.
Yeah.
But then
She's
won.
too nice too. That's the
Yes,
thing, is that
yes.
she doesn't want to hurt. She would be the one to be like, you're right. Even though I won 100 times, you can still get the big room.
Yeah, and she'd be like, you know what? The smaller room has like better lighting,
And
like, I would really love it.
I think I'm like kind of living vicariously through her now, because I made a lot of mistakes, I think, with my roommate situation, in the sense where, like, I was also the one to be like, I'll take the shitty room, or I'll take the top bunk. And at the end of the day, like, they don't really give a shit about you. So you should, like, stand up for yourself and say what you want, because at the end of the day, you're going to suffer. So, like,
Yeah.
obviously not in a rude way,
Yeah,
but, like, just
and like it's good to compromise,
stand up
but,
for yourself.
right? Usually you're compromising yourself.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's okay
Yeah.
to like something that's important, like where you live for an entire
Exactly.
semester. Like,
That's why I think that's why I was so passionate
Yeah.
about it, because I don't know, I think she's 3 years younger than me, and I think I was the same way, where, I mean, I'm still a people pleaser, but, like, yeah, at the end of the day, like, you can only give so much of yourself, or then it's now like gonna affect you and your living situation. Anyways, that was so funny, and like we still crack up. We have we'll post the photo.
oh my god, we have the funniest photo. That night was something.
And I
else.
also, like, my stomach was hurting bad because
she
we had
was
Wingstop.
Yes. And then the tonic. Oh my god. Sophie was raised with this tonic.
Oh, the digestive.
Yes, this digestive tonic. I'm not kidding you guys. It cures
Yeah.
everything.
Sponsored by Dr. Schultz.
Yeah. And I've tried this other one from Erewhon. It's not the same. But
No,
anyway.
this tonic, it cured me. I was so nauseous.
It's so good. But, okay, so you lived with the same people.
Yeah, I lived with the same people. And obviously, yeah, we had our ups and downs, but, like, they
Yeah.
were good people. And
Yeah.
I'm still really close to them. I'm also the same way. Like, I think you and I are the sense where, like, once we make our friends, like, we want our friends.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't, like, we don't
100%.
really branch out.
No.
I mean, you have a little bit with, like, Natalie and her friends and stuff.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'll be friendly with a lot of people, but I'm not going to call everyone my friend. Like, I like to have best friends.
Yeah.
Like a close
I think that's
circle.
the older you get, too. Because when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, I want to make all these friends, like, whatever.
See, I've always been
But
like this.
I used to think that, like, that's what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
But my mom always did tell me, like, I would have my, like, one person I would, like, latch onto, like, in
Yeah.
dance
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But yeah, like, I think how I came to that realization of wanting, like, less and, like, closer friends was that, like, I'm the type of person where, like, I want to give, like, 110% of myself to my friends, and even just, like, being present. I, like, get overwhelmed, or I won't be able to give much of myself if there's, like, so many friends everywhere. Like, I'd rather, like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just too
I feel the
much.
same way. I get so overwhelmed, and I also feel like I'll get really guilty, even with like literally having like my friends here and then like Brie and Maddie in Florida. I do get like guilt if I'm like, shit, I've been giving like these friends more attention than these friends, or like vice versa.
It's really hard to balance
Yeah.
when you get older and you have, like, other responsibilities and things. It's not like we're in school every day together and, like, can see each other all the
Right.
time. Like, we have to, like, make an effort
Yeah.
to hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Even with Brie and Maddie, you have to, like, make an effort to, like,
Yes.
plan a trip to hang out with them. Like, It's a lot. I don't know.
No, I know. I guess advice I low-key have is like, you don't have to be best friends with your roommates.
No.
Like, I was friendly with my roommates.
Sometimes that's better.
Yeah, it is, because then you just kind of coexist.
Yeah.
Like, all my roommates I was friendly with, I'm still friendly with. But I wouldn't say that we were ever like BFFs. Some of them were like close because they like did the same sport or something. But where I lived, well, I'm talking about like when I lived on campus at SNU, because those are the ones I got like actually close with. But it was like a suite, and it was 2 doubles, 2 singles, and we shared a bathroom and like a kitchenette, and I had a single, so like I had my own room. So like the girls who had the doubles were closer, and then like the other girl who had the single, Danielle, I feel like she's listening to this, hey, her and I got close because our rooms were next to each other and we both had the singles. But also like she's super social, and I feel like she was friends with everyone. But I kind of kept to myself. I also like in college started doing TikTok, so I was like locked in my room like making TikToks all day long.
That's so fun.
Once that started,
I was really late to TikTok.
But like when did you get it?
People were using it. I think it was November of my freshman year, and I didn't get it until
Like 2019?
Like COVID. 2019 November.
I got it in 2019.
Or like fall, like September,
Yeah.
October, November. Is that?
Yeah, because it was Musically first, and everyone was talking about it, and I didn't like.
I had Musically.
Oh, I didn't. I downloaded it, but then I was like, what the
I
fuck?
wish I still had one. I used to do just like funny little ones.
Yeah.
But then I didn't have TikTok until like later on.
Yeah, I literally.
So I was like, what is
my roommates made me download it.
Yeah.
Because they were like.
So did mine.
Yeah, they were like, you should make dance videos on it, like blah blah blah. So that's why I started posting. But
I don't remember my first TikTok.
it's definitely. Did you delete it?
No.
It's definitely still up.
I have some really strange TikToks.
Yeah. You're telling me, Sophie, have you ever seen my TikToks from 2020? Because we were choking each other.
It's so funny.
Have you seen those?
No.
Sophie, all the lesbians were choking each other.
What does that mean?
We were literally choking each other.
Like with your hands?
Yeah.
Scary.
Like we were making videos choking each other.
Yeah, I wasn't on that side.
It was like soft, or like, what's it called? Softcore porn. It was straight up.
Did that start like in college? I mean, like
Yeah.
right when you got it?
No, like,
So you're just doing dance videos first?
yeah, kind of. Like, my first video that went viral, I was like hanging upside down.
Oh, yeah, you showed me that.
It was so fucking random. Like, literally what? But yeah, it somehow evolved into choking lesbians
That's
online.
so scary.
I don't know what that was.
I know if you, because we went through like last year, I think we both showed each other
Unfortunately,
like old videos.
Yes.
And we're like, who's that?
Yeah,
I think we both wouldn't have been friends with each other.
No. Like, weird ass time. I was doing so much self-exploration, and like, I mean, I was depressed as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, going back to what we were saying before, I think people are like, college is the best time of your life.
Yeah, no.
But it's also was the first time I was like alone, like walking to campus. I literally still, if I go onto the campus, I can't walk through certain paths because I feel like my freshman year, like depressed self. And I think I think people use the word depressed and depression, like kind of like throw it around, like, oh, I feel so depressed today, whatever. But like, and I thought that I had like felt that before, but when I was there, I was like, oh, like I remember like hysterically crying and feeling so lonely. Like the lonely, empty feeling is like,
and you like miss home, you miss your hometown friends, you miss your family, and then like I know we both share this experience too, or shared this experience where like as a woman around 19 when you go to school, like your body changes. You're not like this little teenager anymore. And like I know we both struggled with like eating habits and like body image and just like,
what was the first time I think that like we were on our own where like maybe our parents weren't like cooking dinner for us like you were used to in high school, or like you have like a planned lunchtime, a planned snack time, like like I think I struggled with like disordered eating in high school as well, just being a dancer, and we talk about this a lot.
We should do a whole episode
we
on
could do a
that,
whole episode on that stuff. But being a dancer, like I think body image, all of that like comes into play. But in college, it is the first time that it's like you are in control of like exactly what you're eating, when you're eating, all of that. So I started to become like super hyper fixated. And then the dining hall. Did you guys have a dining hall?
Yeah.
Like that was a big thing because like it wasn't like the best food, but then you're also around people, around girls. Like every meal I was eating around my friends. So you're like, oh, like this person is like has a good body, like I want to look like them, like what are they eating?
Yeah, that's another thing. You're in college, when you go to school, you're constantly surrounded by people you're wanting to like impress or like be friends with,
and because you're literally with them from the morning till the night, sometimes like a lot of the time, whether every meal, like you are observing what they're doing, and like that has a huge impact. It got to the point where I wouldn't go to the dining hall and eat the food there. I wanted to like be in my room, and my friends would literally be like, "You're not gonna come to dinner? You're not gonna come to dinner?" I'm like, "No."
Me too.
Instead, I would literally eat a whole jar
yes,
of
we
almond
bonded
butter.
over this. Both of us. This is so
It's
cute.
not funny, but it's funny.
It's not funny. It's sick, and we should have had help and a hug.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious to look back on. Both of us, like simultaneously on different sides of the country, we're sitting in our dorms alone, eating an entire tub of almond butter.
Yeah, because I was like, well, I'm not gonna eat dinner, but like I'll have almond butter, and like the whole tub would be gone. It'd be like the Trader Joe's crunchy
I went through
almond
like
butter.
literally 2 to 3 jars. Oh,
that's so weird. It wasn't peanut butter for me. It was like specifically almond butter, and like I would have like my measuring cups for my oats. I'd make in my dorm, like exactly. Really, like everything. It's so sad. Like I wish I could give her a hug then, and but like. Yeah, it's because like that was also like a lot of times with eating disorders, it's like control is the big thing, and like being in college, you're lonely, you're away from home, like that's the one thing you can control.
Yeah, so that's when it really
it was a lot. But
also like I don't know about you, but like something that didn't help that for me was my room was like tiny.
Yeah, same.
And I had 2 mirrors in there. So in my room, I could pretty much see myself at all times. So I was constantly perceiving myself from every angle, which like doesn't help. You're just in such a small space. Like,
I have like when I look at my camera roll from freshman year of college, majority of my photos, which is so sad, is like body checking in the mirror, which is so sad. And I went through like a lot, like weight fluctuations and binge eating and not eating and like this throughout college. But I think like because like I didn't look like sickly, it wasn't taken seriously.
Yes.
Which
that's,
again we can.
Yeah, that's a whole episode. But that's so true. If you're not like skin and bones.
Oh, and the whole thing was like, I remember going to college. Everyone's like, I'm not gaining the freshman 15. The freshman 15 is like a thing. And I was like, there is no way I'm gaining the freshman 15. Like, I don't want to come back in November and like I look bigger. Like I can't have that. Like I was like, I can't. And like I ended up gaining like the freshman 50.
Right. And that's the thing is like, I feel like the more you try to, I guess this is a whole other topic, but like the more you try to control it, it's almost like the harder it gets to control.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if we would have just gone in with a good relationship with food, a good relationship with our bodies, we would have just been fucking fine.
But yeah, that was fresh. That probably contributed to my like depression.
Oh,
and
100%.
Like, sorry, not to like recognize myself. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, it was really.
That is also a really big part of college too. When you first go, like, you are just exploring yourself so deeply to the point where you don't recognize yourself anymore, and that's scary.
Yeah.
And that's when like even more issues pop up.
I started dancing in college too. Like I joined a contemporary team, which was like amazing. I did it all 4 years. It was like
we both danced
I'm
in
so
college,
grateful for it. I didn't end up like majoring, but I did have a team and we'd practice till like midnight. But I remember like I didn't want to go because I would have to look at myself in the mirror at dance, which is so sad. Like,
and like it's sad too because now like you realize all of us girls were in that room feeling the exact same way.
Yeah. But which is sad because like dance in college was supposed to be my outlet of like not being in my brain all the time. But dance was so fun there.
So fun.
We were talking about how I don't know why we would start like we'd have school, I'd have dinner, blah blah blah. I'd go into my room and like my roommate and I both were on the same dance team there, and we'd be laying in bed until 9 o'clock. We'd have to get up, walk to campus, and dance until like 12 or 1 because that's like the only time we had this space.
Yeah, that happened to
something.
us too.
But like I look back on it now, I'm like, that's so fun. I used to be like, ugh, like, you know.
Well, because you'd wake up so early for your 8 a.m.s and like I was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I was going to the gym before my 8 a.m. Hello?
Really?
Yes.
It's crazy.
So by the time dance came around, I was
Did
exhausted.
you work in college?
Yeah. I worked at the cafe. I worked at a coffee shop. So, but I worked like in college mostly weekends because of I like couldn't during the week, but crazy. But I feel like we're saying like we've said so many bad things about college.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm like
don't go to college.
Happy freshman year, it fucking sucks. No. Okay, do you have any advice for incoming freshmen, or like do you have anything you would have done different to like make it better for yourself, or now that you've like gone through it in hindsight, is there anything you'd want to tell like college freshmen?
Something that I still say to this day about just things in life, and I think we've talked about this word, but repeating to myself the phrase that everything is temporary has been like really helpful in my life. I think temporary in the fact where when things are good, hold on to that because it's temporary, and then when things are bad, also hold on to that and know that it will go away eventually. So I think I wish I could tell my freshman self, like, you're not stuck. And I think that's why I had a way better senior year. Like, I had so much fun senior year because I knew I was leaving the year after. So I just made the best of it. But yeah, it was that feeling of almost feeling like trapped. And like, the years are going to keep going. The more like phases you have in life, like college is the first phase, I think, that like, you know, you have like your elementary school, high school, whatever, and then it's college, and then all of a sudden you have post-grad. So once more phases of your life happen, you become more mature, realizing that things come and go, and like life goes so fast, so don't worry about it. That kind of a mindset. But freshman year, that was the beginning of like having these phases. So I was very much like, I just felt so trapped. Yeah, that's my advice. What about you?
I feel like mine's kind of similar, but like, yeah, I do feel like I felt really just like confined within myself and just like feeling, I don't know, like you had just done so much school to get to college. And then like when you're right there starting college, it feels like you have like the world behind you and another world ahead of you. Like it just feels like there's so much behind you, but still so much more to go. And you feel like you're like outgrowing yourself. You're outgrowing like so many different parts of you and pieces of you. And I think I did this to an extent, but I wish I had leaned into it more. Like, you feel uncomfortable. That's kind of like a given. I think everyone feels uncomfortable when they go to school for one way or another, or for one reason or another. But I think that that's like your own intuition telling you, like, explore yourself, explore your passions. Like, I wish I had leaned into it more. I started to
like,
towards
be
the
uncomfortable
end.
is sometimes good for you.
Yes. Like, there are so many things that I had always wanted to do. One of them being like videos or just like creative things. And I just like didn't give them the time of day at all until college. And then even then, like I just felt like confined within like who I told myself I was for the first 18 years of my life. But I do think like sit in that discomfort and see like where it leads you. Cause I think we all feel that for a reason, and just because we're like growing out of ourselves doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. And I think it's actually a good thing. Like I think every single person will say like they grew from college, you know?
My God.
Like,
every year is so different.
So different.
Yeah.
I think just
that's
like
good advice.
Yeah, like leaning into things, or maybe even taking it as like your new beginning and leaning into things that you never did in high school because you were too embarrassed or like wasn't how you defined yourself or like whatever.
It is like you can restart.
It is. You literally,
it's a fresh start.
It is. You can go to school and decide you're an entirely new person, and pretty much nobody would know, especially if you like go far away or something. Like nobody's gonna know.
Also, like I think this is good advice if you're incoming freshman, sophomore, junior, or even senior, or even post grad, honestly. But I guess if you're going into college, like you don't need to know exactly what you want to do or what you're going to be doing out of college, because what you think you're going to do, you're not.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Like you're just not.
No.
So how are you supposed to know like what you want to do at 18 years old? Because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where I wanted to live, like, you know, like we were saying before. So if your major changes constantly from freshman to sophomore to junior to senior to even your job career shifts, like you and I are both, I think, good examples of that. Like we did the whole college thing. We both changed our majors a ton. Like my major changed so many times.
Yeah.
And even our careers and post-grad life changed.
Yeah.
Like
I know. I feel like if I could go back in time, I would have told myself, like, take a gap year after high school.
Yeah.
Work, think, whatever, be creative, and then reevaluate. And I feel like my experience would have been so entirely different. I also wish, and this is hard too in hindsight because, like, how would I have known? And also, like, finances. But, like, I wish I had gone further. But I didn't feel ready at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wish I had left and gone
Yeah.
further. But then I ended up going further, you know, just
like that's what I'm
after
saying,
school.
like later on in life when you probably are more mature and capable of being further away. But yeah, I think your job and your interests are gonna change. If your interests are the same when you were 18 to now like 22 after college, like that's amazing, good for you. But like
I don't know, I'm like red flag, explore yourself.
Yeah, like I think you learn so much and evolve. So like it will be different than what you'd think. So don't be so stressed of like, I have to like commit to this.
Yeah, it's so not serious.
Yeah. Like, and I think too, people like you have to know your major so you know exactly what classes. Like it does kind of suck in the sense if you do change your major a ton. But like I did my major is kind of funny because at Berkeley, like I thought I wanted to do nutrition and like be a dietitian, or I thought I wanted to go to PA school. Even my senior year of college, or even when I graduated, I was like, I'm gonna like go back to school.
Yeah,
like, I thought I wanted to go back to med school or something. But in college, like I didn't really want to take all the like the chem and the bio classes, but I was really intrigued in nutrition and exercise science and all of that. And I obviously had to take some like sciencey classes. So I ended up like doing something called American Studies, which was interdisciplinary where you can create your own major basically. Yeah, that's nice. So I specialized or studied nutrition and exercise science, but I got to like kind of pick and choose. So there's ways to kind of go about
that's nice because when I was at Mass College of Pharmacy, I'm telling you, they brought out that cadaver in that bio class, and I was like, I'm out.
I know. I often think about, like, high school, and I'm like, when did I ever need to know about moles?
Moles? Like on your face?
No, in chemistry.
Oh!
Like, when am I ever going to use moles?
I know, or, like, probability.
Yeah, like, what? Yeah. The school system sucks.
Yeah, like, teach us how to do taxes,
yeah,
maybe.
I still don't know.
Yeah. Or, like, I took one economy class in high school. And we learned how to write a check, and, like, that is so useful.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known otherwise. Anyway, guys.
Do you write a lot of checks?
Every day of my life. I think I've written, like, 3 in my life.
It's so useful.
It's so useful. No, but, like, yeah.
But, yeah, majors change, interests change, and, like, we can go into this in a different episode. Yeah. Because it's, like, too long. But... Yeah. Too long to text out basically, I guess, like our post grad and like how we got into where we are now, because like we said, it's not the same of what we both studied in college, like, you know. So if your interests change, you might be fine after.
You're definitely gonna be fine after.
Maybe you'll be a Pilates instructor
or an influencer
or an entrepreneur
or a business owner. Oh, also, guys, make sure you're following us on our TikTok and our Instagram. It's at Too Long to Text on Instagram and on TikTok.
At Too Long to Text.
Is it on TikTok too? Okay, yeah, make sure you follow us on there.
I'm like, you're not allowed in the TikTok. It's only me.
Yeah, so I can't get into our TikTok, so it's Sophie running that.
Yeah.
So if anything,
which is why there's nothing. Obviously, you know whose career this is. Not me. We'll get there one day.
We'll get there.
I'll learn more.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. We'll send a voice memo soon because next week's topic is
too long to text. Bye.
Mic drop.